should have a couple of degrees of nose down, I think, for this one. As soon as it starts to slip off, what he's complaining about, I wasn't bloody unarmed anyway. Alright, and we're airborne, gears up. Alright, this way it's really easy, obviously. You know. So the gears up, nozzles coming forward to 20 to start with, and then I'll bring the flaps up to auto. Alright, and we'll go out. Now, the other video has the regular brake at 800 feet, that's pretty boring, and you can come in faster and lower, but that was the actual Navy pattern. So this one's going to be the way I like to, because it's more fun. So we're going to run on out, nozzles can be all the way, we are beyond, there's the ship, we'll go west. Alright, so last time it was, the standard brake was 350 knots and 800 feet, and this time we're going to come in at 450 knots, and at like 20 feet. One of the things maybe we'll try this time, we are, there we go. Alrighty, there's the ship. Let's get some speed on. So we are about initials for the brake. Alright. Run on. Oh, we might get 500 because we are very lightweight. Here we are. Yes. Turbulence there. Alright, so here we are. This is probably what I have to go to the helicopter. So we are on the brake, idle boards, and we're going to try and pull up to our 800 feet. So as we get up to the 800, there it is, bring the nose back down, like balloon, speed brakes in through 250, gears down, alright, nozzles at 20, flaps to V-stall, headings 270, not too bad, a little bit high, alright, so we'll let it come down, 60 degrees for the nozzle for the turn. Alright, and now I'm going to start the turn. Okay, so I'm about 200 feet high, so not ideal, but that's going to happen when you do a brake like that. Anyhow, watch the rate of descent. Okay, bring around for the ship. Okay, and so for the ship we're trying to roll out on a 3 degree, which should be about 300 feet. In fact the book says 310, only the Navy would think to go to 310 rather than 300 like the rest of the world at a mile. Alright, now how would we know that? Well, if you look into the HUD, alright, and estimate where 3 degrees is, you can see actually I'm on a 5 right now, so I'm a bit high. Okay, so as you bring it down, don't let the heat sink rate increase too much. There's about 300. Alright, now the ship's going quite slow, I mean quite fast into the thing, so I'm going to select my 82 on my nozzle. Alright, watch my rate of descent, there we go, and we want to be at about 100, so we want to hold it about there. Hold it about there, he says. Alright, and then we'll pretend that we've got to 45 and the LSA's called us in. Alright. So we're going forward at about 10. Keep the rate of descent low. That's a bit naughty. I should have been up at 50 feet when I steered across. Alright, honest. Alright, but anyway. Alright, so I'm going forward at 2 knots, let's not cross the red line. Alright, anyway, I hope that was helpful. V-stall set with the nozzles at 60, so I'm just going to run them straight up. Look at that, we're doing 20 knots on the ship anyway, so this thing's going to leap airborne in no time whatsoever. Bring it back to save my gears up. Alright, nozzles going forward slowly. This way is really easy. There's my, so my witch's hat should be staying around the 6 really, so they say, but look at this, oops, bit naughty, flaps to auto before I come low, less than 20 really. So anyhow, and we're going looking for 350 and 1000 is pretty good, so I'm just going to position out, and this will be the standard Marine Corps brake from the book. There's a picture of it at the start of this video, and hopefully that will answer most of the questions. As we can see, there's the tail and she's steaming along at like 10 knots and almost into wind as well, which is obviously going to help. Obviously the vane is kind of important, sticking over the front there when you get down towards the hover, you know. Anyway, hopefully this will be useful. Alright, and we're already light enough that we can do this. So 350 and 800 foot is the brake height. I will talk through the bits. Obviously I might make some errors because I'm no expert on the Harrier by any means. Alright, this is just mainly for the 16 AGR for our FTS, so that we've got the brake in this. I'm going to do two because I'm going to do one how I'd like to brake rather than this kind of boring brake from 800 feet. Alright, so we're running in at 800 and we're looking for 350. Alright, and we're going to go just beyond the boat, so we're through initials. Alright, here's the boat. Oops, climbed a little bit. Alright, so now we're on the brake to land, back to idle. We want to roll out at 800 feet. I could have used a bit of speed brake. Right, 250, gear down. Alright, there she's bitching Betty at me. Okay, flat, sorry, nozzles first, down to 60, flaps to V-stall. I want 600 feet at the end of downwind. Alright, I want 60 nozzle, which we now have. Oh, I ballooned a little bit. Alright, I did balloon a little bit there, not so hot. Right, but we can already turn. And the reason we can already turn is because the ship is steaming along, okay? So watch my rate of descent. I don't want that much. We want to roll out at 300 feet, alright, at about a mile. So I've got to go down a lot slower than I am. Alright, so it's a 60-degree turn. I've got gear and I've got V-stall flat. Alright, we're going to cruise on in to the ship and we should roll out at 300 feet. Oh, labels on. Forgive me. Well, I get rid of them because they're annoying. Alright, so we're just to the left-hand side of the ship. We're coming into 300 feet at a mile. Alright, we're actually a little bit high now, thanks to me having to change that, but there it is. Alright, and as we come in towards this point now, I'm going to take my flat, sorry, not flat, my nozzle goes to 82, okay, and we continue down and we're looking to be 50 feet abeam the ship. Alright, so I'm letting it slow down. We do not want to use the brake nozzle. Alright, so I just watch my rate of descent and remember that the ship's doing 20, so I've only got 30 knots of overtake right now, okay, as I come on in. And then reading through, and I've obviously only read this, alright, once you get beyond 30 degrees to your landing spot, so we will take the second arrow hopefully, alright, once you get to that, to outside of 30 degrees off from that, then we can start coming right. So we're going to say that we've been cleared now, alright, so we're going to drift it over, alright, and we're going to aim to land at the 700 foot mark, okay. So I've got 10 knots of overtake and I'm keeping it pretty level because we're meant to be at 50 feet over that point. Alright, here we're coming in 50 feet over that point. Watch my vane, I don't want too much angle off. Alright, and now I'm letting her come on down. Keep my eyes on the front, make sure we're holding her square, and there. And we are down.